Hey guys, this is Alex from Forestry Trading, and today I'm actually on Ethereum. It is kind of a coin that we haven't given it enough attention. I do feel like on our YouTube channel, right? Most of the times we always talked about Bitcoin, or we talked about any or other altcoin, but we haven't talked much about it in the videos particularly, right? Because I mean, we have talked and we have taken many trades on Ethereum, just never made really a video about it, right? And due to the fact that lately the gas fees have been extremely big on Ethereum, right? It now takes like $40 to do a transaction, or should I say to do a swap on Uniswap, right? So it is quite crazy prices, which, to some people they might think it's bad, but I do actually think that Ethereum will probably still go up and away because of it, right? Obviously, if transactions are going to be too expensive, there will be some solutions, and most likely I'm not expecting 2.0 at this point because they keep on delaying it. So I do think they will probably, OMG or something, I really don't know, something else will come in play. I mean, there's always going to be a solution to a problem, and especially in crypto, right, where there's so many other options, right? So yes, just wanted to talk a little bit about Ethereum. We already talked about it today in the stream. You guys can check that one out as well. We did analyze of Bitcoin and Ethereum and many other altcoins that were asked in the questions on YouTube or in Telegram channels. So yeah, back to Ethereum, right? And basically, we already said today on the stream that we're about to long it. That long position is right here, right, and it already moved up about from it, right. So now I see two possible positions, and I'll talk about this too, right. So right now, if we do look at something like this, right, if we start closing above this, then this would be the area that we're most likely going to have to long very aggressively, right. So let's just say we go all the way to above this, right. Then this is probably going to be the area that's most likely going to be retracement, and then continue with another follow off, right. That is scenario number one. The scenario number two is we start rejecting right now, about right now here, and then we're gonna be dropping about $40 to $60, something like that, right. 40, okay, maybe a little bit more, 40 to $70, right, into this area where we would be rebouncing next, right. And this one is again on higher time frames, it's quite visible, right. It is quite visible as well. And if it comes all the way down here, yes, I am very open to long in ETH, because ETH is quite bullish, and I do think the second option is a little bit more likely to play out, but I will not try to predict things because I do not have a crystal ball, right. So don't follow me on that one. If it does come down here, I'll probably smash a little long at it and drive it all the way to here, alright, and all the way to the next area, which is actually one of the main resistances, which I've been sort of building position from down here and kind of waiting on this area, right. I'm gonna put it a little bit under, yeah, it's like this, kind of been waiting for this area to hit, and that would be where I would take my biggest profits probably, right. So yeah, even if you look at it from the secondary position, that's about 50% gain still, or almost 5R. And if you look at it from this position, which we don't know yet because we don't have the appropriate stop loss for it, right? I mean, we don't know how the structure is going to look like, but if it's going to look like something like this, then probably the stop is going to be located for about 4 to 5%. And then being driven all the way to up here, which is like 25% of 5R. So yes, the trade is still good. After that, it's a really good question what's going to happen with it. I do think it's going to be a little bit of a bigger pullback. Yes, I would imagine that it could go all the way to up here, but I'm not going to risk it for that long. I'm going to start taking off a little bit of positions, and if I start seeing a little bit of a reversal patterns coming in, I will take off some more, and then I'll see what kind of price action is going to form, and then kind of try to fill it a little bit lower, because at that point I don't think Ethereum just did its whole job, right. I'll still try to long it, but if it starts to lose main levels, then yes, I will turn bearish on it as well. I wouldn't have that kind of a problem not turning bearish, right. I mean, I'm all about riding the trend, but if the trend turns around, I'm gonna turn around with it, right. So that first trade is probably, the bullish one is probably gonna be lost, and then the bearish ones are gonna start kicking in, and you're gonna make money on then the reversal. So yes, still possibility to make money on Ethereum. I mean, the hype is still real for it, right. I mean, you see the gas prices are up, and if there's any other solution, could that be kind of a a little bit bearish for Ethereum, but I don't think it is, because it is second son of crypto basically at this point, right? So yeah, it is quite bullish, and it is quite important to crypto's existence and everything that comes with it, right? Obviously these DeFis are doing him a huge favor and pushing him up, you know, making demand for it again. And you know, I would be really happy if the Ethereum 2.0 came out, but at this point I'm not gonna bet at it anymore because they've delayed it for so many times that I don't see it. I mean, I just don't see us putting trust at it anymore, right? So yes guys, that would be pretty much it for, I mean, if you want to see more of these videos, punch that bell button, subscribe to the channel please, right? And also follow us on Telegram, where we discuss many of these things in advance, you know, post trades, algo trades, or you know, post how we move stop losses, discuss trades, and so on, right? So yes, just join us at the community channels, and that's about it. We will be seeing each other in the next video.